Right, today what we're going to talk about is the performance program. Okay, so what the performance program is aimed at is to improve an athlete's strength and then lower the risk of injury. Okay, so what you're going to do in the performance program is you're going to have 3 days. So it's going to be day 1, day 2, day 3, and 2 pitch sessions. Okay, so this is all targeted for the off season. All right, so day 1, what we focus on is your Ollie technique. Day 2 is your prehab. Day 3 is your plyos, and then you have extensive and intensive runs. So we'll go into a little bit more detail on that. Day 1, your Ollie technique, just to get you comfortable with the bar and improve your coordination, okay? That's going to be paired up with your deadlift, okay? So why we did that is we want to improve your hamstring mobility. So what happens during the season, you're training all the time, you go into the off season, everyone stops, okay? So what happens then, you get quite tight and your hamstring mobility starts to stiffen up. Go back onto the pitch then at Christmas time because you feel a bit guilty, go into your runs and you pull a hamstring, okay? That's not what we want, all right? So what we're gonna do with the Ollie lifts is try improve your range of motion with your hamstring, and then when you're in that improved range of motion, then we're gonna go into your deadlifts, okay? So working in that full range of motion, all right? Your day 2 then is your prehab day. So the whole reason why we go into kind of your prehab and why it's a big focus on and needs a full day is the reduction in injury risk, okay? So we wanna stay in the pitch as long as we can, all right? Improve our career. And I think that's kind of the main goal is every athlete, okay? So prehab, really important. So that's going to be the usual stuff that you do, like your Nordics, your Copenhagens, your calf raises, okay? And that's going to be paired up with your strength day, which is your bench day. Your day 3 is your plyo day. It's kind of the more interesting stuff for most athletes, what they want to do. And that would be your plyometrics day. So plyo short for plyometrics. So that's to improve the rate of force development and your power output. Okay. So that's like explosive jumps off the ground. That's improving your sprint speed. That could be jumping up for a ball, cutting left and right when you're on the pitch, and so on. Okay. So that's paired up with your squatting day as well. Then you're going to go into your pitch days. So you have extensive and intensive runs, okay? So extensive with more your aerobic system, so that's with air, and intensive is with your anaerobic system, so that's without air. So easy way to say this, light jog, sprint, okay? So you can't really breathe that well when you're sprinting, and you should be able to breathe when you're jogging. Hopefully we can. So why we kind of have to do both of these systems is most pitch sessions or most pitch sports use both of them simultaneously. All right, so that means it could be a stop and play, or that could be when you're bursting for the ball in the last 15 minutes. Okay, so that's why we need to target these 2 areas. So that's pretty much the 3 days that we do, and your 2 pitch days. Obviously, this is going to be done in your own time, in your own gym. So it's remote coaching, ideally, with other packages available.